Hi, I'm Dr. Bhavna Giri. I'm an obstetrician, gynecologist, and fertility specialist. Women's sexual health and wellness issues have been around for as long as humanity has been around. And in today's day and age, AI seems to have the answer for everything. So we asked AI to be a typical Indian grandmother and give us its solutions to a lot of these problems. How can I get rid of bad odor from my vagina?
You can flush your vagina with water or other commercial douche products. This method, known as douching, has been helping women for decades to keep their vaginas clean.
Flushing the vagina. Oh God, what are you going to flush it with? Okay, so no AI, no. Girls, please don't wash your vaginas out with any products. Your vagina is not a garden. It is not a sterile zone. It is not meant to smell a particular way. By using any of these products, you are in fact killing off your natural vaginal bacterial flora, which is going to in turn cause infections and more problems. So no, please don't wash your vaginas out. It is a self-cleaning zone. Keep off it. I've not been able to feel aroused lately. I just don't have the drive anymore.
You should try taking some ashwagandha. It has been helping people have better sex and be aroused for generations.
So while there is some evidence for Ayurvedic medications like ashwagandha and shilajit, most of this is not very scientific and it is more of just an old wives' tale. If you're having problems with arousal or a low sex drive, please meet your gynecologist because a lot of these problems have a real medical cause behind them. So you might need to get your hormonal levels tested, including your thyroid, testosterone, estrogen levels, and have some medications which will help out. I keep experiencing irregular wetness and irritation down there. What should I do?
You should use talcum powder for that. It will keep your private area fresh and dry.
The talcum powder thing is downright dangerous. It's just dangerous. No, just don't. Talcum powder contains talc, which we now have scientific evidence is one of a cause for endometrial cancer. So please do not apply powder to any of your private areas, boys and girls, unless you are looking to become an experimental bunny for some cancer product. I feel very itchy down there and the skin is a bit red as well. What do I do?
You should apply Borulin cream. It is an antiseptic cream that will help with dryness and irritation.
So Borulin is an antiseptic cream which contains boric acid. Now boric acid in extremely large quantities may be an antiseptic. But most of the time, the infection that you're having in your vulval or vaginal area is a fungal infection, which is not going to be cured by antiseptic. So please do not use a cosmetic cream. Go to your gynecologist again, get checked up, find out what it is that is causing that infection and take a targeted treatment. What would be the best way to maintain vaginal hygiene?
You can use a simple bar of soap to remain clean. You can get scented soaps that will also make you smell better down there.
This obsession with smelling good. Who wants to smell good all the time? As humans, we need to have body odor. We are all meant to smell a certain way, not like deodorants all the time. Now, trust me, girls, your partner does not care how you smell down there, and neither should you. You are not meant to smell fragrant. All of our body parts smell the way they are for a good reason. Nobody cleanses your esophagus or the inside of your nose, right? So the same way, you should not be cleaning inside your vagina at all. When it comes to cleaning the outside of your privates, that is your vulval area, you can use any normal soap or a vaginal wash, but don't be so vigorous that you want to literally clean it out of every single bacteria. I fear I've gotten gonorrhea. What do I do?
You can always cure these STIs with just some antibiotics.
So yes, gonorrhea is a sexually transmitted infection, but nobody can diagnose it by themselves. Even as us doctors, I cannot see you from afar and say, hey, you've got gonorrhea. So that is something which needs to be checked on a swab taken from your vagina, looked at under a microscope. If you have any suspicion that you might have got an STD, meet your gynecologist who's going to do a check. Looking at the type of the discharge that you have and your other symptoms will diagnose with what is the causative organism and will give you the appropriate treatment. I think I've got a bad case of yeast infection in my private parts. What can I do to take care of that?
The best thing to use would be baking soda. Mix a good quantity of baking soda with water and apply it around the vaginal lip.
Some of these are just funny. Baking soda, AI, where did you even come up with this? So no, don't bake anything down there. If you are having a yeast infection, you will need antifungals, which are available as both an oral medication and for insertion into the vagina and for application on your vulva. Your gynecologist will be able to prescribe all of these. Don't apply baking soda. Just don't. Lately, I've been feeling very aroused and that's making me feel so guilty. Is there something wrong with me for feeling?
You should focus on doing more work around the house and distracting yourself in some way. These thoughts only come to you when your mind is idle for too long.
There is no shame in feeling arousal. It is a very natural human desire and response. If you are feeling aroused, that means that you have a need for sexual activity or for sexual contact in your life. We have been raised in a culture which has taught us to internalize the shame for sexual desire and arousal. In case you are feeling it to an extent that it is hampering with your daily activities and your daily functioning, you may want to meet a doctor who will tell you if you're suffering from anything like a genital arousal disorder. But if not, trust me, you are a healthy adult man or woman, and this is a completely natural physiological response of your body. I've been trying to have a child with my husband for the longest time, but I'm just not getting pregnant. Should I go for some operation or some treatment or puja?
You should go to a temple and talk to a priest. He will recommend some puja for you to do. You should also take more shatavari in your diet. It has helped many women get pregnant in the past.
Fertility problems are ever increasing and it is seen in up to 20 or 30% of women nowadays. Please don't go and meet a pujari who is going to give you some random herbs and medications. Understand that fertility problems are as much an issue of your husband as of you. In 50% of the cases, the male partner does have some issue that needs to be treated. Both of you need to meet your fertility specialist as a couple and both of you will need to be tested and treated appropriately. I've been feeling so much itchiness and dryness around my vagina. Is there anything to fix that?
Aloe vera is always a great solution to skin dryness. Just cut a part of aloe vera, make a paste of it and apply it on top of the skin where it is irritating and itching.
So itching and dryness of the vulva and vagina can be because of many reasons. In the younger age group, it could be because of skin-related conditions like eczema and psoriasis. Aloe vera has been touted to be a medicinal magical herb that can cure any and every skin condition. That is not true at all. It has its benefits but should be used under the guidance of a medical specialist. If you are facing itching and dryness, while aloe vera might be great for the rest of your body, the skin of your vulva responds differently. You will need specific treatment for that, including topical estrogen cream, infection treatment if you've got anything, and also steroids may be necessary to get rid of that. Please again meet either a dermatologist or a gynecologist who can examine you and then prescribe the correct medication. So nowadays, people ask AI for everything from medical problems to financial decisions to even about your mental health. AI seems to have the answers for it all. Don't trust AI with decisions pertaining to your body. There is too much at stake here. And the human experience of having seen thousands of patients in our career has to play a role in what we do. I don't think AI is, at least in the near future, going to get to where we are as medical professionals.
For more videos on sexual health and women's health, like this video and subscribe to New Me Care.